Hey guys, this is Savannah from earthandwater.co. We are going through the Celestine prophecy and now are on the fourth insight, the power struggle that we have in every single interaction that we have with other individuals every day of our lives, all the time. Oh my gosh. So the concept is that we are energetic beings and we need to replenish our energy and this isn't like the energy like, oh, I'm tired, even though it kind of is, because like everything's energy, but like think of energy as a physical matter that you need to consume, like water or food, and we need to replenish this regularly. So even though we have not been consciously aware that we need this energy and to replenish it, we are in fact subconsciously aware that we need it and do it by default in some pretty negative ways usually, which is where the problem ensues, because generally we get it from other people, which is not good at all. Because see, even though we're not aware of it, what we are aware of is that certain interactions make us feel good and certain interactions make us feel bad. Certain things make us feel good. Certain things make us feel bad. And this is what's happening. It's either giving us energy or taking away energy. Literally everything that we encounter in life either gives us energy or takes away energy. Most of the time this looks like being an energy vampire. You know what those are, right? It's a real thing. We're going to cover control dramas in Insight 6. And that's going to help us talk more about all of this, and I'm going to try really hard not to talk about that in this episode because we're not ready for that yet. This insight is mostly just making us aware of it, like, hey, you've been interacting with people, and you know, sometimes you can walk away from an interaction with somebody and you feel great. You know, you felt heard, you felt listened to, y'all got off on it, y'all got along, it was wonderful, you had a really good conversation. Spending time with that person was great. These people are usually pretty charismatic and just attracting because, you know, we need this energy and they're just giving it off, right? But a lot of times the interactions are very harmful and one-sided. And, you know, it's because we have a lot of healing to do in this world. And we've all slipped into these control dramas that, yeah, how am I going to tell you this without telling you that? So very sorry that you're going to have to wait 2 more episodes. Well, 1 more episode, this one, and then there's Insight 5, and then the control dramas are Insight 6, which are going to be more useful because we all have one. So for now, I just want you to be aware of it and start paying attention to the interactions that you have with all the people in your life. And you may not even need to go pay attention. You may just automatically be like, oh, this person, that's what's going on. That's what's happening. They're stealing my energy. And you know what? Yeah, but they don't mean to. They don't know that they're doing it. We're very new to all of this stuff from a mainstream standpoint. So don't be upset with them or anything. Just be aware, lead by example in being sure that you're not taking other people's energy, and be sure that you're protecting your own energy. And this looks, okay, I can tell you how to do that. So protecting your own energy it really takes nothing more than the thought and intention to do so. So we are all capable of working with this energy and protecting our own. It just takes a little thought and intention. We already know how to do it innately. You know how you throw walls up between you and other people to protect yourself, or you know people who have like walls in between you and them that are a mile thick and you can just feel that? It's the same thing here. They're protecting their energy or protecting your energy. Also looks like protecting your emotions a lot of the times. If you're into the visualization process, then you can imagine these walls around you protecting you. You can imagine yourself in an impenetrable bubble of protection. There's a lot of ways you can do it. I have fears of being in a vehicle. Not as bad as I used to. Little side story, if you're interested in those, is I totaled 2 vehicles in one weekend when I was 17. It's not something I'm proud of, even though, like, I wasn't doing anything wrong. I wasn't. My parents definitely thought I was on drugs, but I was not. I was just very distracted. I am still a very distracted person, but not when I'm driving anymore. But I totaled these two vehicles, and then I was so afraid to drive that I just didn't for 6 years. I didn't trust myself anymore to get behind a wheel, so I just didn't. It's a lot better now, but sometimes it does still get to me a little bit. We just went on a road trip to the beach 2 weeks ago at the time that I'm recording this episode, and on the way back we were coming through Birmingham and traffic was really bad. It's like 4 lanes at least, there might be more, I don't know, of just bumper to bumper traffic of people going 70 miles an hour, and I was distraught. And so what I did was I imagined a safety bubble around the vehicle, and then I put my trust in the safety bubble, and that allowed me to calm down a little bit and relax and just breathe and get through it to the other end. But same process, same thing here. Just imagine that you have superpowers and that you can do these things, because you know what? You do have superpowers and you can do these things. You just have to trust yourself and believe that you can. The trusting and the believing parts can sometimes be difficult, but just keep practicing and it'll eventually prove itself for you. So that's how you protect your energy when you're walking around doing the day-to-day things. How you gain more energy from things, and we're going to cover this more in the next insight, but just throwing out a list of things for you to kind of like get you started or hold you over until the next one is eating healthy whole foods, exercising, meditation and visualizations, lifting and helping others, practicing gratitude, living heart-centered, learning new things, activities that make us happy, expressing our creativity, and Feng Shui. Energy is fluid and always moving. The more you put into things, the more you'll get in return. Stale energy will stagnate and bring us down and cause us problems, both mentally, physically, all of the things, multidimensionally. But you'll find the more you focus on this kind of stuff, the more intuitive it really is. And you just have to be aware of it beforehand. Since we've spent so many thousands of years not being aware of it, it's, you know, we're kicking off from the beginning. We're doing our best where we're at. So just be easy on you and others and just do your best. But just pay attention and you'll start noticing what gives you energy and what takes it away. And just follow that. Trust it. There's more than enough energy to go around for everybody. You just have to, you know, be aware of it. Mindset of abundance instead of scarcity, which is also a whole podcast episode in and of itself that I could talk about and should talk about. We'll get to it. I'll write that down right now. All right, so that's the 4th insight, and I'll start working on the other ones. Please let me know. Let me know what you think. Join us in the Facebook group, yada yada, all the things. Enjoy some meditation music while you're here. Please remember to breathe and relax. You're doing great. We're in this together. Let me know how I can help. Namaste.